All right, guys, welcome back to Poorman Outdoors. We are going to do our first mods on the 2022 Yamaha Wolverine X4 XTR. So we are allowed to ride these around our neighborhood. We do have to put our lot number and get a neighborhood sticker. So we'll be getting those and putting them on the back. We will also have to add a slow moving vehicle triangle. I do not have one of those right now, but another requirement is a windshield. So in this box we have the Yamaha. This is the solid poly windshield. So that's the part number right there. We're gonna get this open and get it installed. I believe I was told from the dealership that these windshields are the same for the R-Max and the Wolverine now, after I believe 2021. So we're gonna get this out of the box, see what all is involved in putting it on, and get it put on. So here we go, we just got this out of the box. It was wrapped in that plastic. In the box, it's got the, I believe this one has the coating on it. It is the abrasion resistant poly, like I said, straight from Yamaha. This is the fixed one. Looks like our clamps are right there. So we're gonna keep tearing into this and see how it goes on. So we got the clamps open. These are, again, the Yamaha quick release clamp. The part number is right there. There's 4 of these. These will, as you can see there's bolts and washers. So these clamps get bolted to the windshield. You can see these holes right here. There's 4 sets of those. So we're gonna get those bolted on and we will try and fit this on the unit. All right, so we got our clamps hand tied on here. We got the windshield laid up there. You can see I took the protective coating off of one side. These bolts are still only hand tight, so they suggest leaving those hand tight until you get it all on here, lined up the way you want. These quick clamps, you can see, are also still loose, but within the clamp. I would say overall fit is pretty good. Again, poly windshield. I'm hoping that the bulb seal at the top kind of expands out, since this is out of the box. Again, we'll do some long-term reviews on some of this stuff. So next steps is to get all these bolts tightened down, and get the windshield just locked down, and then we'll take the rest of that protective coating off. All right, we got all our clamp bolts tightened down. These were a number 4, you probably can't see that. Number 4 Allen head. The directions say to torque them to something very minimal. 4 foot, let's see, here they are. 4.4 foot-pounds. I just snugged them up with the 3/8 ratchet. So again, those are tightened. All these clamps are tightened. You can see there on the other side. I tried pushing the windshield up about as far as I could. Again, hoping that bulb seal at the top expands out. That one corner just isn't fitting the greatest. Bottom fits good. We do have some little bit of rubbing here on the hood. As far as these windshields go, this again is the poly. So typically when I clean these, I will get them very wet. I will use Dawn dish soap and a water mixture in kind of a foaming spray bottle. I then have a microfiber mitt that I only use for these windshields. So I'll get it nice and foamed up with the Dawn dish soap. I will then use the microfiber mitt to scrub it down. And then I typically spray them down with water, either the garden hose or like a garden pump sprayer to rinse it off. And then a soft microfiber towel to dry it. That's typically all I do on these. I know that You can scratch these very easily if you rub them or use the wrong thing to clean them. My Rhino over there, this one has a poly windshield on it. I believe this was a Super ATV brand or something like that. Got it online. So I know a lot of people nowadays are going to the glass windshields with, you know, Yamaha has a glass windshield OEM one that the fit and finish on it is very nice. I know there's some other glass windshield manufacturers that have metal frames around them. You can get them with windshield wiper and all that. We really just picked the poly one just to be more cost effective. It's going to do the job for us. Maybe later on down the road, if we're not super happy with this one, we might try a glass one. I don't plow snow or anything like that. I don't know that we plan on putting a heater or defrost in this unit. So I think the poly is going to work for us for now. So again, that was our first mod. Next thing we're going to do, I have a set of nets that are going to go on both back side windows and this back windshield. They're from a company called Duxnets. You can find those online. I will put the link in the description. So we actually picked those up before we got this unit. I've had them a couple weeks. Bought them online. I know they're a small business, so ordered them. They were handmade in about a week and shipped out to me, and I received them the next Monday. I got the quick release version, so let me go get those and we'll throw those on here real quick. All right, so we got the side nets on. This particular version is their quick release version. So the front has the quick release buckles. They have a non-quick release system that just uses these same bungees. So the nets are just held on to the machine by these short ball bungees. It is a very high quality net. It's very thick. They do have their logo sewn into it. Again, I believe this is a husband and wife company. They hand make these. I believe the story behind Duxnets is Duck is their dog's name. So they did the nets to keep the dog in the machine, which is exactly what we're going to use these for. I think I mentioned in a previous video, we have a little guy. He's a little over 1, so we're going to eventually be putting a car seat in here for him. So these nets will just keep branches and stuff out of his face from whopping him in the face. We'll keep the dog in the back seat. And yeah, just keep passengers protected. So we do have the rear net. I'll put that on next. The rear net is good just to keep dust down in the cab. There are companies that make full hard windshields. We plan on doing a storage system back here a little later, so I didn't want a full hard windshield in the back. So we got this Duxnet rear net to keep the dust down. So we're going to put that on next. We got this back net installed. Again, this was for more to cut dust down inside the cab. This is also held on with the same short ball type bungees. You can see it goes up to that cage rail way up under the roof. It's, I don't know, maybe 10 inches forward of the back of the roof. There's quite a few bungees on here. It's pretty taut. It does go up around this bar. So we're excited to try these out. Hope they cut down on the dust. That's it for this video. Again, these were our first mods. The side nets on both rears, the rear net, and we installed the Yamaha fixed poly windshield with the hard coating on it. So we're going to try these out. We're going to report back, and we'll see you guys next time.